Hey folks, Matt from artoftheimage.com. Got some more great viewer feedback here. This is from Media Attorney. That's the YouTube username. This is in regards to our 5D Mark IV discussions and our general feeling of disappointment with what we've been presented with here in what the 5D Mark IV offers. Count me in the pissed off camp. 250 gigabyte of disk space required to store 1 hour of MJPEG footage, not to mention the time it will take to transfer from the CF card to the computer drive. Add to that a 4 gig clip size limit, making clip management a nightmare. What the F, Canon? It's unusable. Plus, they still have their crappy low-pass filter, even though the pixel-to-pixel sample, i.e. no pixel binning, due to the 1.74 times crop factor, moire, and anti-aliasing wouldn't be an issue. Very interesting comments there. One of the big problems that's going to be, not only is this an antique codec from the 90s, but it's going to, the bigger issue here is because it is so old, it requires so much size. As he says here, 250 gig of disk space required to store an hour of MJPEG footage. Now, I didn't fact check that, but I'm thinking that's about right. I know if it's not exact, it's very close. It's going to take huge amounts of memory cards, and then disk space to move it over to your computer, and then the time to transcode. So, that's the nightmare of working with this, with the video from the Canon 5D Mark IV. It's going to take so much more time, and yeah, you can probably still get to, you use some transcoding software and get to an H.264 file or get to ProRes, and there's various things you can do to transcode that should still give us very nice workable 4K footage from the 5D Mark IV. But my God, what an amount of effort and workarounds to get there. Why did Canon do this to us? It's almost like if you want to sell a camera, you wouldn't do this. If you don't want to sell a camera, if you are, it's almost like Murphy's involved here, Murphy's Law. Like, hey, let's make a joke of this. Let's see if we can put out a new camera and have it be the worst selling camera ever. This is the video abilities you would give it. The 4 gig clip size file limit, that's when you gonna have so many clips because of the size of these of this codec, it is going to be a nightmare for file management. And the fact he's pointing out the low pass filter here in conjunction with the crop factor wasn't even necessary. Everybody else is removing them anyways, but with this crop factor, even less necessary. So what do you guys think? Is the disk space going to be the one of the biggest things here for you guys with what Media Attorney's pointing out in his list? Or does it bother you more about the crappy low pass filter? Are those going to be reasons why you're not going to buy the 5D Mark IV? Let me know in the comments below. What do you think about the size requirements just simply on storage space here? Never mind the transcoding. And actually, what do you think of, you got storage space and then all that transcoding you got to do to make things really workable and usable? Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are on this. Thanks for your feedback here, Media Attorney. Insightful and well thought out. Thanks for taking the time to write in. Stay tuned, folks. We'll be back soon here at artoftheimage.com. Thanks.